What is up, beautiful people of YouTube? My name is Tastic, and I am beyond excited to bring you one of the first Tropico 6s on this channel. One of the first Tropico 6, I guess, complaints, and next week I'm going to be doing the things that I like so far. Now keep in mind, this is the beta version. I know that, you know that. So before everybody jumps in the comment section like, bro, this is just a beta version. We know that. I know. I'm just telling you so far based on what I know, based on the, I guess, the 20-30 hours that I've put in this game. So today I'm going to be talking to you about the 5 things that are concerning me about Tropico 6, or let's just say the 5 things that Tropico 6 Calypso Limbic Entertainment needs to get right before the alpha version is released. These are the 5 things that I've run into issues with in Tropico 5. Let's get into it. Before we do that, let me give you a brief overview of my island, which is really, like as you can see, we're in 1994. I started in a colonial era. This became kind of like a kind of factory. These farms are not really for consumption; they're more for the factories. And over here, of course, you got the city. Nothing special in this island, to be honest with you. I just been busting my butt to make it work, and as you can see, we're still in negative in 1994, which never happens. We can ask for financial aid right now, actually, so we'll do that. So let's get into it, guys. Alright, guys, the number one thing is Teamsters offices are not efficient at supplying demands. The Teamsters, once again, same issue as Tropico 5. It makes no sense how they move. Let's just take a look. Ironically enough, my electricity just went out. I just had electricity and now it's out. I have a power plant over here that needs coal, right? Well, we got 2 coal mine operations going on over here that are performing and all this good stuff. And on top of that, looks like my coal just ran out, but I did have a coal trading. I'm importing coal even though I have coal. And then when you click on some of these docks, you see that coal is in the manifest and the trading mat. Why is coal being traded when, here it is, for example. Why is this being traded when my island obviously needs it? It makes no sense at all. I'm importing coal, I'm producing coal, I need coal, and every 15-10 minutes or so, my island runs out of electricity. It makes no sense at all. Teamsters offices are not efficient. For example, I got sugar plantation here, and I got a few more around this area. I think this is tobacco. No, sugar. This right here sometimes run out of sugar. I placed them right next to each other on purpose, and I'm still running out of sugar for the rum distillery. I'm still running out of coal for my power plant. I don't understand how any of this makes any sense. This is an issue that was in Tropico 5 as well. And now it's an issue that's in Tropico 6. Teamsters operations are not efficient. And some of these Teamsters are efficiency 100%. Some of them even have the 4 out of 5 budget. That means damn near full. And it's still not happening. Guys, please do something about this. I got enough Teamsters offices around the island. I know I do. I got enough everywhere. I got 4 here, 1 here, 1 here, 1 here. You got like a couple, 1 over here, as you can see. Then you got a few even in this area that's not even producing anything anymore. It used to produce logs. And you got, I think, 2 or 1 over here. Here's 1. So 1, but 1 for this area. I mean, there's enough Teamsters ports. There's enough docks. There's enough everything. It makes no sense. The second thing that makes no sense at all, the second thing that makes 0 sense at all, is the fact that my faction demands, when they demand something of you, that demand usually makes no sense at all. For example, when I have a hospital that's not even getting filled up, which I'm sure is a bug because it can't be that 1,000 people, only 2 are visiting the hospital and everybody's filling up the clinics. But when I have a hospital that's just not barely filled up, and like the religious community comes and tells me, hey, you better build a hospital or we're gonna be mad. Or when I just built a movie theater over here, this movie theater is not even filled up, and I had a demand that says build a movie theater or the military coup is gonna happen. I forgot about it. Military coup happens. That makes no sense at all. I understand, and I like the fact that factions have demands from time to time, but make them demands that actually benefit the island. Make him demands that either benefit the faction or make him demands that maybe I'm missing. For example, like if you see that I don't have a hospital, make it a demand to get a hospital. But when I have a hospital that's barely filled up, and you go and tell me, hey, get another hospital, that makes no sense at all. When I have a movie theater, why would the militarist faction care about a movie theater? And they come and tell me, make another movie. Why would I build another movie theater when I'm already in a negative? And why would that be such a big demand that the militarists decide to do a coup on me, which they did? That makes no sense at all. Calypso, Olympic, please help me out. Somebody puts a makes no sense counter up in the comment section, I guess. But that's the second thing, guys, that I wanted to talk to you about. The third thing I wanted to talk to you about is entertainment buildings are useless. They're basically useless. You blob one up, it works for the first 10 minutes, and all of a sudden nobody wants to go to it. Or it seems like people want to go to different ones. And I know some of you are going to say, well, it depends on their wealth class, blah, blah, blah. I'm building things that I know my people can go to, right? I'm built like the required for this one is poor. Most of my population is poor. There's nobody here. But let's take a look at the almanac. Let's take a look at the happiness. Let's take a look at fun. Fun is below 50% approval, right? But yet, let's take a look at this right here. Let's take a look at the fun again. Below that, I got 17 entertainment buildings for a population of 1,000. How does that work? I mean, restaurants, yeah, fill up. That's probably the only thing that fills up. Movie theater, when I built this one, people just couldn't get enough of it. All of a sudden, boom, nobody wants to go there. The circus, again, nobody's even going there. You know, you just take a look at all these things. A nightclub, nobody wants to go there. Opera house, only one person is there. It just feels like entertainment building. There should be a tavern here. A tavern, nobody's there. Let's see, fast food joint right here. I got two. At least this one is filled up, thank God. Let's see about this one. Is this one filled up? Not really. It's just, again, my population is almost all employed, right? I don't think I have more than 50 or 60 people unemployed, which is not bad, right? This just started right now. Most of my population is employed. Most of my population can't afford these things because it fits their wealth level. But why are entertainment buildings so useless? And this, by the way, I'm mentioning the things that again, a lot of you are going to be like, well, Jeritastic, this is beta. But I'm mentioning things that I know that were an issue also in Tropico 5. Because in Tropico 5, after a while, certain entertainment buildings just become obsolete. Nobody wants to go to them. And you plop new entertainment buildings. Nobody wants to acknowledge them. So I'm mentioning these things. For example, I have a tourist dock over here. Again, I'm going to blame this on the beta, though. Next arrival time just stopped happening. I got motels that are built up for tourism. When I used to get tourists, even though it was tourists only at the time, such as this restaurant, nobody even used to go. It makes no sense at all. Limbic, Calypso, please do something about that. The fourth thing I want to mention of the things that are really concerning in Tropico 6 for me, the things that are really worrying me about the Tropico 6 alpha release, because we are in the Tropico 6 beta right now, is the homelessness issue still makes no sense at all. There came a point on this specific island where I got my homelessness where it was only 40 people or below in my homelessness. First of all, let's take a look at the almanac, because women lie, men lie, numbers don't lie, right? Look at the vacant rate that I have. It's 20%. It's higher. So there are houses available, residential buildings with vacant homes. You look for anything from a house to a country house to a bunk house, and there should be tenement, convitello. So like there's things for people that don't even have a job. Like I built 1, 2, 3, 4 things. Hey, you don't have a job? Come on over here. Sit down. Have it's okay. I got you. Presidente got you. Then you got like a tenement over here or apartment. The apartment that looks like a tenement, it makes no sense, and the tenement looks fancier than apartment. Anyways, you got the apartment over here. Only one person is occupying it. When some of the people is meant for the well-off, and some of the people that are homeless are well-off, then you got poor and broke. So you got this for the poor, and this for the poor, and I built another one over here that's not even filled up all the way. You got all these things that are for broke people. You got bunk houses. It makes no sense at all that all these buildings that are available and people still build shacks. And some of you are going to be like, well, it has to do with the housing quality. The housing quality is maxed. I can't go any higher than this. The housing quality is maxed where I'm losing money even if one family's out. Like for the houses, not maxed all the way, but over here, it's maxed. Over here, it's maxed. Yeah, and it's just like, I know this house had a hard time filling up. Finally, it's getting filled up. And just like homelessness is still an issue that's going on. And once again, This is something that I'm not just mentioning because it's in beta. This is something that was happening in Tropico 5. Please do something about homelessness. It makes no sense. Calypso, Limbic, please do something about homelessness. The fifth thing that was happening, which I was kind of worried about how I'm going to present this point since there isn't anything that involves the military, but we got this, which I can abandon and a coup is going to happen, is military controls are still non-existent. You can't do anything with the military. You can't do anything besides choose if they're offensive, which means they'll go wherever they want to go, or defensive means they'll just stay where they're at. So let me show you what I'm talking about. They want a nuclear program. If we abandon this, a coup is going to happen. So there you go. A coup is happening. Perfect. All right. For the sake of this video, now they're targeting the palace. Now the palace, you got something that's different here that's called a high priority. If you click on this check, most units that are fighting for you will go and just park in front of here, right? That's what I'll do. Now here we go. Here comes a unit that's against me right now. And back in Tropico 5, you can click on the unit or on the icon, and you can see actually their damage power, how much power they have left, etc., so on and so forth. Over here you can't. So as you can see, you can click all day. Here, I want you guys to hear me click. See, you can click all day, nothing's gonna happen. You can select the person individually, right? Now, where are my military? Where they at? It's non-existent. I mean, at this point, it doesn't look like even I have a military is gonna be defending this school. But even if I had one, looks like this is on fire. Let's go ahead and send it. I'm obviously not gonna save this because I don't want a military coup. I'm just doing this for the sake of the video. But as you can see, I can't do anything about it. They're gonna come here. They're gonna go to the palace, and looks like that's about it. Nobody could do anything about anything. They're just here. I got a few guards here that are protecting me. They're shooting. Who are they shooting at? I don't know. Let's see. Who are you guys shooting at? Oh, look at that! Look at the palace windows. They're cracked. I didn't even notice that. You don't know who they're shooting at, right? But once they come in, if I did have a unit on the ground, you can't do anything. Military coup has ended. I don't know how that ended quickly. The last one took 5 minutes, where things were frozen again. Beta, whatever. We'll just give them that, right? But that's basically where we're at. These are the 5 things that I'm mentioning that were an issue in Tropico 5. So I'm not just sitting here like not giving these guys a break. I am giving them a break. It's a beta, and I hope things will be changed. But you are almost a month away from the official Alpha Tropico 6 release. We're almost at the Alpha Tropico 6 release. I believe it's January 25th, 2019 is the release. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, what are some of the things, if you have played, what are some of the things that you've noticed that are still not fixed and you're worried about in Tropico 6? Please leave a comment below. What are some of the things that you disagree with me on this video or agree with me on this video? Drop in the comment below. And do not forget that next week I will be bringing a video that has to do with the things that I do like with Tropico 6. So it's not all bad. There's a lot of good things that are going on for Tropico 6 that are make me very, 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 very optimistic. I'll give you one of them. Look at high schools. Look at this. Look how filled up this is. Look at college. College is filled up. You know, there's another high school right here. There it is. High school is filled up. That's very nice. That seems very efficient. So there are a lot of good things that I'll make a whole video about. 5 things that I like about Tropico 6 so far. But these are the 5 things that I don't like about Tropico 6 so far. These are the 5 things that are concerning me about Tropico 6 so far. So I basically decided to put them out for you guys. And you know, it's kind of a back and forth discussion. So let me know in the comment section below. And as always, this is your boy Jerry-tastic. Please make sure you do hit the like button and join the J Army if this is your first time watching me. I appreciate you tuning in. Stay tuned because there's gonna be, oh my god, so much Tropico 6 stuff coming. This is why I haven't been doing any Tropico 6 Let's Play game series videos, because we're not there yet. I can't even advance to modern times yet, and there's no point in me starting an island and making it before the alpha release. Alpha release is almost here, and the Tropico 6 Let's Plays are almost here as well. Thank you guys very much for tuning in. My name is Jerry-tastic as always, and I am out.